Hi, everyone, and thank you for being with us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this coming in new at noon. In the last 20 minutes, we got an update on the Coeur d'Alene firefighter injured in the ambush a little over a week ago. We learned that Dave Tisdall is currently in the ICU at Kootenai Health. He was shot through the back and currently has no feeling from his chest to his feet. He can speak, but has yet to talk with investigators about what happened that day. The local firefighters union says he has a long road to recovery, and they are working to get him to a neurological facility.
We're all just maintaining optimism right now. We're maintaining optimism and confidence that Dave is going to walk again and return to work, and that's all that we can do.
They say really the biggest need right now is financial assistance. If you would like to donate, we have all the details available on our website, KREM.com. And here at KREM 2 News, we are committed to bringing you updates on our region's growth and development as part of our ongoing Boomtown coverage. Coming in new at noon, Spokane's mayor has introduced a new plan to bring more affordable housing to the city. She's calling it the Heart Plan.
Housing supply is the key to more affordability. Housing supply helps prevent homelessness. Housing supply is a ticket to the American dream for many families.
Now, the plan does include 4 proposals. One would create more flexibility in how money from an affordable housing tax fund is actually used. Another would create a permit fee deferral program. The third one would change city code to update development rules. And then the fourth would waive some charges to hook up utilities on affordable housing projects. All right, it is just 2 minutes past noon right now. We're going to head outside. That's where we have Nicole Hernandez filling in for Thomas Patrick today. Nicole, a really warm morning so far.
Laura, not really like me, but I haven't been outside since 3:30 this morning when coming into work. So when I stepped outside, I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I knew it was gonna get this way. I was talking about it all morning, but it's very nice to actually feel it. It's sunny, it's warm, and we've got this beautiful look over Riverfront Park. Just a few minutes ago, we actually had a live look out over Coeur d'Alene, and Coeur d'Alene, there was a ton of people on paddle boards and swimming in the lake, and so you can tell it's definitely warm out just based on the fact that people are already enjoying Lake Coeur d'Alene. It's actually 81 degrees right now here in Spokane. The thing I want to note is this number right here, relative humidity, 27% right now. Earlier this morning, so just about 4 hours ago, it was up above 50%. So we are getting drier as this morning and day continues, and we're going to continue drying out into tomorrow as well. That's important because we're talking about high fire danger, not today, but tomorrow and Wednesday. As for today, we'll stick with that for now. We are going to be potentially hitting that 90-degree point with all this sun and already being 81 degrees. Definitely going to be warm, if not hot, depending on what you consider hot today. We are, though, talking about a weather impact alert for some of that high fire danger tomorrow and Wednesday, so I'll talk more about that in a couple of minutes.
The U.S. Marshals Service is following up on the lead that Travis Decker, the father charged with killing his 3 daughters in Chelan County, may be in Idaho's Sawtooth National Forest. The tip said they saw a person who was about 5'8" or 5'10", wearing a black hat, black earrings, a cream-colored T-shirt, black shorts, and had a long ponytail. They say he had an overgrown beard and mustache and was wearing a black sport backpack. JanSport backpack, and either Converse or Vans. The search for Decker picked up in Idaho this morning, and the Marshal Service is encouraging everyone not to pick up any hitchhikers and to avoid flying drones in that area. If you think you've seen Decker, you're asked to call the U.S. Marshal Service at 1-800-336-0102. And what people thought was an active shooter at Riverfront Park fireworks show was actually a fight. Spokane police say the fight broke out near the clock tower, which led to some misinformation in the crowd about an active shooter. Spokane police used blowhorns to let people know they were safe. They also posted on social media saying there was no threat to the community and that no shots were fired. The urgent search and rescue continues in central Texas. National Weather Service data shows extreme rainfall, though, caused the Guadalupe River to swell more than 20 feet in less than an hour early on Friday. The floodwaters killed more than 80 people, and according to local authorities, they expect that number to continue to rise. CBS News reports.
Camp Mystic has issued a statement saying it is grieving the loss of 27 campers and counselors who died during the devastating flooding that hit Central Texas over the 4th of July weekend. Officials say the death toll is expected to rise as they continue the desperate search for the missing.
We are still currently in the primary search phase, which is the rapid one. They're running into a lot of technical challenges with terrain, with water, even potentially, with weather.
8-year-old camper Lenny McCown of Austin died in the storm. Her father confirmed, as did 18-year-old Chloe Childress, a counselor from the Houston area who had just graduated high school, and Camp Mystic's longtime owner, 74-year-old Dick Eastland.
Thank God my granddaughters are okay.
Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter said his 2 grandchildren survived, but their cousin, 9-year-old Janie Hunt, died. She's related to Kansas City Chiefs owner Clark Hunt.
God has wrapped his arms around her, in our thoughts and prayers with all of them.
In Kerrville, Emily Gutierrez told CBS News her cousin Leo's house was swept from its foundation. She said Leo, his wife, and their 2-year-old son are still missing.
As much as we want to pray and hope, there's only so much a human can actually hold on. All the muck, all the dirty water, all the trash, the trees.
Jessica James says she's volunteering in search and rescue operations.
It's gut-wrenching watching all of this happen. I mean, it happened so fast, and I wanted to come out sooner, but I also didn't want to be in the way of waiting for things to get done.
The floodwater surged early Friday. The National Weather Service says extreme rainfall caused the Guadalupe River to swell more than 20 feet in less than 1 hour. Nidia Cavazos, CBS News, Kerrville, Texas.
President Trump is meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House this evening. They are expected to discuss both the war with Iran and a ceasefire in Gaza. The ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas being discussed includes a 60-day pause in fighting, aid for Gaza, and the release of at least some of the remaining 50 hostages. It is 7 minutes past noon right now. Amazon Prime begins tomorrow, and while you're watching out for deals, make sure to watch out for package theft as well. Package thefts jump about 40% in the week after Prime Day. More than 58 million packages were stolen in 2024. That's about $12 billion worth of stolen goods. There's a couple of options to try to avoid this. Schedule the delivery for a time that you know you'll be home. Have it delivered to an Amazon hub locker or to someone you trust, and have delivery alerts on at the time you're expecting deliveries.